you ever felt.
Are you listening? Damn.
Hey guys, we're about to get into my reaction of Season of the Dawn. Now, after playing for a couple days, I've played all the activities like the Crucible, the Vanguard, and Gambit in order to get what they now call the ritual weapons. I've run the Sundial a couple times now. It's the new 6-person match-made activity. I've also done the story mission for Saint 14 for this week. I can tell you, I'm not too sure that things are looking bright for this season. First, you have to get the artifact from Osiris. You go and do a mission for him, and then you'll end up with the artifact, which you can then start powering up. Once you get the artifact, you can start buying your mods that go in your armor and your weapons, like the anti-barrier rounds, the unstoppable shot, the unstoppable burst, your unstoppable arrows, and your overload rounds. I'm not sure, with only running one mission per week for the Saint 14 storyline, is going to keep people happy. But I do think that it is a good storyline nonetheless, playing the first mission. Now, let's get into this piece of crap weapon called the Buzzard. This sidearm that is a Vanguard ritual weapon. This is the worst sidearm I have ever used in the entire history of Destiny. Now, you may enjoy it, but I tried using it in Gambit and found that it was just a piece of crap. This is the Gambit ritual weapon. I like it. It has the 1-2 punch on it. It seems to do well. I mean, there are other shotguns that have the 1-2 punch, but I definitely cannot say that it was a bad ritual weapon. Now, what we have here is the Crucible ritual weapon. It is a linear fusion rifle. Now, it seems okay. It doesn't seem like anything special or something that is going to be in my inventory because I just have to have it in order to play. Now, this new grenade launcher has an intrinsic perk called Wave Frame, which unleashes a wave of energy whenever the grenade touches the ground. Now, let's hope that this machine gun from the Dawning coming up as our winter event doesn't suck as much as the Vanguard sidearm. Now, getting into the obelisk on the Tangled Shore, you have weekly bounties that give you materials in order for you to buy the time lost frames. And in the second row, you have enhancements, which it could be enhancements to get material or things to increase the amount of weapon frames you can carry. There's also 3 mods that go into your armor. Now on the bottom row, you have your sundial links. If you want the weapons that are offered from this obelisk when you run the sundial, all you have to do is link it to the one on the bottom. There's also a second option on the bottom that will allow you to remove whatever obelisk you're linked to. That way you can go to a different obelisk in order to farm for some of the other weapon frames. Now on this obelisk we have an auto rifle, a normal world weapon drop, and then we have the sidearm. Now on the Mars obelisk, we have, of course, your weekly bounties there. You have the grenade launcher weapon frame. You have the world drop weapon frame. And then you have the fusion rifle weapon frame. And then in the second row, of course, you have a different set of enhancements than you do on the Tangled Shore. And you also have a different set of mods that go into your armor. And then, of course, at the bottom, you have your sundial links. Now, this coming Tuesday, the 2 more obelisks with different weapons, different perks, different enhancements, different mods. Now, we also should have a new boss inside of the sundial itself. Now, we got Zur in town. Let's see what he's got. Alright, now they were supposed to be adding a new exotic Ingram. It used to be called a Faded Ingram. This Ingram is supposed to give you an exotic if any remain. Otherwise, it contains a random piece of exotic armor with random rolls in terms of perks and all that. So, let's see what we get. Yeah, it's working. I just got the exotic leg pieces for the hunter. I didn't have those. So, obviously that's working with that change. In terms of weapons, we got Prometheus Lens for sale, which fires a beam that generates a heat field. For the hunter, we have Young Ahamkara Spine, which is it ability damage grants enhanced trip mines, and that's an arm piece. Now for the Titan, we have a chest piece, which is Hollow Fire Heart, which solar abilities regen faster, even if faster if your super is charged. Now for the Warlock, we have Wings of Sacred Dawn, which Dawnblade holds you in midair when you are aiming. Now, under consumables, we have the Phytosaurus Challenge card, which it will allow you to apply different types of modifiers to regular Nightfalls, not the Ordeal, but there's another set of them that are just Nightfall. And on the bottom, if you didn't complete the quest in previous seasons with Zur, it's going to be down there for you to pick up whatever step you're on. Now, he is located on Nessus in Watcher's Grave with Benedict 99. Now, coming up this Tuesday is the Dawning, which is the winter event in Destiny. It runs from December 17th to January 14th. If you guys don't mind, like and subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you guys have thought about Season of the Dawn, if you've played it any. Until next time, talk to you guys later.